I was in high school in the late 60s and early 70s during the height of the Vietnam War, the height of the killing. Thousands of American young men were dying. And I had been protesting and petitioning since probably 9th grade against the war. People who had money could send their sons to college and they would be deferred from the war during their college year. That was declared unconstitutional, so that even though I was going to Cornell University, I was subject to the draft. So here I was at Cornell, my first semester, turned 18. They had a lottery to see who would be drafted in what order. And they pulled out a number and then they pulled out a birth date. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was on the red bus going to math class, listening to a little radio because they were pulling the numbers. And the very first number that they pulled out was a very low number, like a number 25 or something. And then they pulled out my birthday, September 26th. So I knew, crap, I'm gonna have to do something or go to this war. So next break, I went home, talked to my family physician, and he was sympathetic. He gave me a note saying that I had, which was true, but I had recurrent ingrown toenails and hyperextension of my knees, hoping that they would think I was unfit to hike, with big backpacks through the jungle, or maybe just give them an excuse to defer me. And I got a notice to go in the springtime down to the draft board, downtown Ithaca, and I had to be there at 5 a.m. so I could get on the bus and go up to Syracuse and get, as they say, injected and inspected and neglected and all that for the draft. I was very nervous. I got up at like 4 in the morning, had my little note from the doctor, and had to walk because there was no buses running that time of night. There were a bunch of guys sitting around the waiting room, and I went up to the desk and there was a woman there with a list, and I gave her my name. She looked and she looked up at me. She looked down again. I asked my name again. She's like, "Didn't you get a letter or notice or something?" I said, "No, I just got this letter here. It says I have to be here at 5 a.m. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your trouble, but your physical was canceled. You're one of the first cutbacks from the draft, I guess." And I don't know why, I don't know how, but I was thrilled. I just said, "Thank you very much. I'll get up at 4 a.m. any day to hear that." Hiked my way back up the hill to Cornell, and fortunately did not have to go to Vietnam.